What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about GTA 6 at the Game Awards. So, I've gotten this request from a handful of people about 5,000 times. No, I'm just kidding. That's not a attack on anybody that's asked me to do this. This is something I want to talk about. It's something that I do want to say one thing on it first, is that technically, if we're going to go into technicalities, technically GTA 6 is already announced because Rockstar has literally said they're making it. It's years and years and years away. We're not seeing it anytime soon. That kind of, if you guys can read between the lines or even just hear the words I'm saying, that probably answers the question at, of it's going to be at the Game Awards. But technically, it's already real, so it has been announced. I mean, like a full-on reveal, like a trailer. The easy answer, I'll just say it to get out of the way. This probably won't be the longest video on planet Earth. Is no. I really don't think this game is going to be at the Game Awards. Obviously, this game is huge. This game would be by a mile the biggest thing at the Game Awards. I don't think there's any question. Honestly, when GTA 6 gets announced, and again, announced as in full-on reveal, full-on trailer, like that. When that happens, it'll be the biggest thing at whatever it's at, okay? Whether they do it on their own, whether they do it at an E3, if those things still exist anymore, whether they do it at a Gamescom, a game, like whatever, it'll be the biggest thing. But again, the easy answer is no, and it's because the game is years away. We have GTA 5 coming to next gen. Obviously, we know the exclusivity stuff, like the partnership that they've got going on with Sony, right, for like GTA Online and stuff like that. So we know that's coming in 2021. That's awesome. I have GTA 5 for PS3. I never got it for PS4. So as a fan, and I would say I'm a pretty solid GTA fan. I am excited to. I think I am definitely going to be getting this on PS5. So I'm excited to play it. But you look ahead, and I mean, I don't see this game coming out before 2022, which really means it's not coming out in 2021. Honestly, 2022 is also potentially like a pipe dream, right? It could come out in 2023. In fact, I think that's when a lot of people are probably expecting it, is to be 2023. This is just not how they do it. I mean, there's no wiggling around it. They announce their games. If we take a look at what Rockstar has done with even the last two examples, which would be Red Dead 2 and GTA 5, they announced it, and then it came out 3, 4, 5 months later, okay? They really don't have that much time in between. We get the announcement. Everybody's excited out of their minds for like a month. During that month, they go silent. They don't talk about it. And then a month or two later, they start showing even more stuff. People get even more excited. Game comes out, breaks every record in the world, becomes the highest, selling game of the year. It makes them like billions of dollars. And rinse and repeat, right? Now, Red Dead doesn't do it as much as GTA does it, but still, it's a more GTA example, right? So yeah, I just don't, again, because it's just so far away. I guess if we want to be as optimistic as we can be, it is something we do know is real. It's something we know they've been working on for at least a year. So could they put a trailer together? Sure. We saw God of War Ragnarok put a trailer together. It was not, it was an amazing trailer. Okay, I was like, oh my dear God, this is happening. But it was a voice line. Okay, it was like voiceover and then a couple words on the screen, and that was and then the logo. That was what we got from Ragnarok. Could we get that for any game, even a game that's like 4 or 5 years away? If they started a game 2 months ago, could we get a trailer like that? I think so. So, if you want to believe in pipe dreams, which, hey, look, a lot of this channel was built off of believing in things like predictions and these games that maybe exist, or even these movie predictions. I did a lot of those back in the day too. I mean, that's literally what I do, right? That's half of what this channel is having these kind of dreams. So don't let me tell you that you can't believe that this can happen. All I'm saying is my personal opinion. I really don't see it. I really don't think it's happening. I want it to. I mean, I want to see GTA 6 as soon as we possibly can, but in reality, no rush. There's no need to rush them. The game isn't coming out, at least for the next, let's say, 13, 14 months. And then because of that, there's just no way. Again, I guess to look on an optimistic way, This is the first Game Awards of next gen. It's a celebration of what we have gotten for the last 7 years. Okay, it's also the end of a decade, which is important. So we get to celebrate the 2010s, all of them. We get to celebrate what the PS4, Xbox One, and even, I guess, to an extent, the Switch gave us. And we also, at the same time, get to look forward to the future. And that's the optimistic part, that if you want to believe that, and I do, honestly, to an extent, believe that part of this Game Awards could be, should be, will be, whatever you want to say, a focus on what's to come. Not even necessarily for 2021, but like, hey, these are things we have to look forward to. Another thing I guess you could look at if you really want to be optimistic is we are getting more used to seeing games that are further out. You look at what IO Interactive did a few days ago. They announced a 007 game, right, a James Bond game, and there's no way that game comes out within the next, I would even say 2 years. I think that game is 3 years away, okay? But they showed it. Now it was like a conceptual trailer. It literally just told us that they were working on James Bond, I think just to tell people, like, hey, we're done with Hitman. We've told you that before, but now we'll show you and tell you what we're doing next, right? So you got that example. You do have examples of GTA 6 saying out loud, like, hey, we're real, but it's going to be a while. BioShock, right? It's real, but it's going to be a while. You have Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. That's a different kind of example. That game comes out in 2022, 2 full years away, and they showed that trailer at DC Fandom. Now, was that too early to show it? I absolutely think so. I'm 100% on that bandwagon that they showed it too early. I mean, it was cool, and I loved the lead into it. I think a lot of people were excited. I mean, I'm excited for the game. I really am, but 2 years before it comes out, that's not Warner Bros. Style. It didn't really make sense. And now, looking at it 4 months after it happened, it definitely doesn't make sense. So, again, to look at the history of Rockstar and GTA, I don't see it. I don't see them doing it and then the game coming out in potentially 2 to 3 years. That's a very long time to wait. It's not like they need enthusiasm on their side. They make a boatload of money through the online components of all of their games, right? So, and they make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. So I don't think they're like, oh my God, we need to like increase our stock or whatever, right? When they announce this game, it's gonna do well. When the game comes out, it's gonna do well. Everybody's gonna get bonuses. They're gonna make a lot of money. Okay, all that stuff's gonna happen. So I don't really think they need to worry about it. So pipe dream for sure. And at this point I've recorded like 10ish videos on all these different games that could or could not be there. This is absolutely, I would say, the least likely. At the same time, if it happened, it would easily, not even close, by a mile. Even though Elden Ring has its massive support, and I get it. By the way, I'm not attacking Elden Ring. I absolutely get it. But this game would, if they show GTA 6, it would be the biggest thing for this year's Game Awards. It would also, I would say, be a top moment in the Game Awards history in all. Okay, so let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think? Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's just not even something I should have made a video on? Let me know. As always, again, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, Podcast Now 15 is my Twitter username. I have a Discord server if you guys want to join that. And I also have a second channel, Podcast Now Plus. Plus is the word, not the symbol, because you can't do that on YouTube. If you guys want to check any of those 3 things out, all 3 of them will be in the description below, okay? Thank you all so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all on the next video.